Hi everyone, this is Richard Ebgen, Board Game Fanatic, and we are going to be doing Fantasy Flight Arkham Horror, the living card game first scenario, and that's the Night of the Zealot. So we are going to be doing the first part of the campaign. This is the campaign story. So this is that kind of the introduction. So right now I have it all set up, ready to go. Basically, I will give you a little summary of the setup. Basically, you get the cards for the scenario and all these set. You have an agenda deck, you have an act deck. The agenda deck is bad. So that's where Doom is going to be collecting. So as soon as that part of the story starts folding, a lot of bad things are going to happen. The act deck part of the deck is where we want to start getting clues. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to start with 2 clues on this act board, and we want to try to take those clues off there by investigating. And that is one of the ways we get the clues off. And then we put them onto our character sheet, and then when we have enough, oh, that's right, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I made a big mistake. What we're going to do is we're going to find clues in the rooms that we're going to, okay? So basically when we get those, we will put them on the character sheet like I said, and then we'll put them onto the act, and as soon as we do that, we will flip the card over and it will go on for the rest of the act of that part. So we also have a bad deck, that's Mythos deck, that we'll be using to bring monsters out. We'll also bring out events and stuff that may cause us trouble. So we need to be careful. Also, I will go through the phases whenever we start the game. I'll explain that to you. But the character that I'm going to be using is Roland Banks. He's the Fed. He has awareness of 3, a strength of 4, agility of 2, and 3. His investigation is 3. So pretty, except for his agility, we're doing okay. We have a free action that says after you defeat an enemy, discover 1 clue at your location. So that's kind of cool. That'll give us an extra clue if we kill somebody. And then if we get a star effect, when we do draw for skill checks here, effect is +1 for each clue on your location. So when you have your skill, you'll get a +1 on your whatever skill you're testing for every clue that's on your location where you're at. And right now we're going to be at the study. So let's go and first read the story, the prelude of this campaign. So Friday, September 18th, 1925, Arkham, Massachusetts. It is the end of a long and abnormally hot summer. The first hints of autumn beckon, but a heavy heat persists. Relentless. A silent, unspoken anger grips the town. Tempers are short, and in the last week alone, there have been numerous reports of townspeople coming to heated, violent blows with one another over simple misunderstandings. And now, a call from James Hankerson. He claims to have found a dismembered body in his barn. Blaming the weather would be too easy. There is something wrong with this town, and not a whole lot this old sailor can do to stop the slide. My auguries indicate a small group of investigators will soon take note of these strange happenings and set forth to make things right. I'll be watching their progress, but I won't be holding my breath. That's really nice. So hopefully we can do this. So that is introduction of it. There's something wrong in this town. All right, so let's go into our first of our agenda. what we have so far and what we got going on. So it is at late at night. You are holed up in your study, researching the bloody disappearances that have been taking place in the region. A few hours ago, into your research, you hear the sound of strange chanting coming from your parlor down the hall. At the same time, you hear dirt churning, as if something were digging beneath the floor. Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, Act 1. Oh, no, we want to do the study first. So, they've been investigating the strange events occurring in Arkham for several days now. Your desk is covered in newspaper articles, police reports, and witness accounts. Okay? And then we're in the study, so we're going to flip this over. All right? The door to your study has vanished. So now, like I said that before, as we put 2 clues in here, okay, we're in the study, we have 2 clues. So right now, our door has vanished. That's not good. So our Act 1 is, as you leave to investigate, the door to your study vanishes before your eyes, leaving behind only solid wall. You're trapped inside your study until you can find another way out. So we need to find another way, and these clues will help us do that. So that is basically our start of our adventure. So what I do is I take 5 cards. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera over to this side so you can see the play area, and we'll explain the cards and so forth so you get a little closer look. So hopefully you guys would like this game. If you haven't joined yet my channel, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to know notification of any other games that I have, hit that notification button also. And also after the video, if you like the video, please hit the like button. Any comments or suggestions after the video, please put those in also to improve the channel. I would appreciate any type of comments, either negative or positive, so it doesn't matter what you put down. I'm doing this for you guys, and every game I'm showing you is out of love and love for board games, so forth. So let's get close to the table and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so I just need to get the study cleared out so we can figure out what clues we have. So the thing is, my investigation has to be more than 2. The shroud is 2, so that's going to be, I'm going to have to make it at least higher than 2. So let me see, my investigation is 4, no 3 right now. Okay. So let's see what I can do here. I don't have any monsters right now. So let's see what I have in my little thing. I got a lot of stuff for attacking, but nothing I need for any. So my first action will probably be draw. Forgot one thing. When we start the game, you get 5 resources. So I'm going to take one more card and one more resource. That gives me 6. I got it. Okay. Now I could see if I have any actions for any investigating. I do not have any icons for any investigating. So what happens with investigating is okay. Basically, I will investigate, And investigator makes an intelligence test against the shroud value. Okay, so if the test is successful, investigator has succeeded, discovers one clue from the location. Alright, so the shroud value is 2, so I need at least a 2 to do it. Right now I have a 3. And I do not have any things I can put down. Problem is though, is that I need to take a thing from this blue bag. I have to draw. It's gonna be tough. So hopefully I get less. If I get a 2 or less, I'm good. Any higher than 2, we're sucky. So I got 2. Yay, I got 2. So then you just put it back in here, and I grab 1 clue. So that was 2 turns. I get 1 more. I can do 1 more if I want. So I will try again. So I want less than a 2. I can't look in the bag. And I missed. So that's my turn. Okay. Alright, so then I flip this card over, and basically I did the investigation phase. Then the next phase is going to be the enemy phase, but we don't have any enemies right now, so we're good. Alright, so upkeep phase comes up, we set any actions, we don't have any actions out. Ready, all exhausted cards. I don't have any exhausted cards. Each investigator draws 1 card and 1 resource, so I get 1 more resource, and get 1 more card. And this time I got the cop. So as well, I got a lot of stuff to attack, but I don't have anything. So anything they can do. Alright. So I got my card, investigator checks my hand size. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm good. But I have to use the cards this turn, or else I'm going to have to probably discard something. The maximum cards you can have is 8. Alright, so then I place 1 Doom right here on the agenda. So we need 3 here. We don't want to get that going before our action, so hopefully this turn I can get something going. Check the threshold, we're still good. Then we draw 1 encounter, and this is where it gets bad. So we hit encounter, and treachery, grasping hands. It says hazard. Test your agility 3 for each point you fail by, take 1 damage. Alright, I have 9 damage. What I'm worried about is Doom, really, honestly, for me. So, let's see, do I have any agility here? I do have 1 that I could use for agility. And my agility is 2. So, oh my god, it's tough. And I don't have anything else except for 1 card. And hopefully I get a 0. If I don't, I'm gonna get some damage. So I will pay this card. This goes in my discard pile, so I'll throw that right here. And I will take this thing out of the bag. Hopefully it's a 0 or plus. I think it's a plus, it's even better. So I got -3. Oosh. So I got 3 damage. So I'm going to take 3 damage right now. Okay, not good. 3 damage. I'll take 3 damage. Alright. And then this gets discarded. Great. And the favorite test is this the cane hands rise up from below and grasp and claw at your ankles. Oof. Not good. Alright, so that's it that turn. So now it's my turn. So what I need to try to do is I have to try to get this last clue off really quick. So, I can investigate. So I need to get less than a 2. Hopefully I can do it. Okay. This one says -2. If there's a ghoul enemy at your location, take 1 damage. There is not. So -2 will work. I will take this off. And then we'll pay these two to flip this over. Alright. So, it says, you notice that the edges of your newly purchased rug are tattered and bloodstained. Finding this odd, you shift the furniture aside and pull back the rug. To your surprise, you see the door leading out of your study. You slowly turn the knob and the door swings open, revealing your hallway below. You jump through the doorway, landing on your feet on soft dirt. The door to the study slams shut above you. The smell of burning wood fills the narrow hall, intermingled with the scent of rot and decay. But put into play and set aside the hallway, cellar, attic, and parlor. Alright, so we're going to get those out. So we get these. I'm still at the study. So I got the hallway, the parlor, the attic, and the cellar. Okay. So I'll separate these a little bit. Alright, move these down a little bit. Okay. And it says, discard each enemy in the study. We don't have any. Place your investigator in the hallway. Okay, so I'm set there. Right, and these should be locked, so you have to make sure. You always want to make sure that you have the locked of all these here, locked up. Alright. Discard each enemy in the study. Okay, we did that. Place it in the hallway. Move the study from the game. So this goes away. Okay? And that's the end of this one. Okay. So, first thing, hallway. A moment of panic, disorientation strikes you as you land upon the floor of the hallway. The world spins as if turned on its head. The smell of rotten meat salts your nostrils as you approach the attic stairs. Oof. Okay, the cellar. The stairs leading down the cellar are slick and these glisten with a thin layer of ice. Okay? The parlor. The entrance of the parlor is blocked by a darkly glowing and unfathomable barrier. You cannot move into this parlor. You're unsure what would happen if you tried to cross the threshold of the strange barrier, but based on this extreme heat, you sure as hell don't want to try. Okay, then we go to the barrier. Act 2. A glowing barrier blocks the path to the parlor. As you move toward it, intense heat forces you to back away. Picking up a handful of dirt, you toss it at the barrier and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there's something in the cellar or attic that can help. Objective. When the round ends, investigators in the hallway may, as a group, spend the exquisite number of clues to advance. Okay? Now we're in the hallway, so I get to flip this over. So it says, the walls of your house are splattered with mud and your hardwood floor is gone, replaced in dirt with a dirt path. Okay. So, I decide where I want to go because I can't go in the parlor right now. So I can go in the attic or I can go in the cellar. And I really don't want to slip right now, so I'm probably going to just go to the attic. So for my my second move, I did the investigation first. I will move to the attic. So I'll move here and I can put this over. So, forced. After you enter the attic, take 1 horror. Great. That's not what I needed. So, you get 1 horror. The bloody carcass of a malformed beast is Swings from a meat hook. Chained to the ceiling. Blood drains slowly from carcass, distributing to a small burrow. Okay. Alright. And then we get 2 more clue tokens on there. So I got 2 clues. Alright. So that's my second turn. So oh yeah, I should be doing this. So I can do a certain investigation action. This is only 1, so it's much easier for me to do. I have a 4. So let's see here. So we'll draw. And I got this 2. That's fine. So I take a clue. Awesome. All right. That's my turn. All right. So I did my 3 turns. So now, the enemy phase, we didn't have any enemies, we're good. Alright, so next thing is we do upkeep, so I gain 1 card. Alright, that's what I needed. And then I get a resource. So, alright. Okay, so. Let's see what we do here. Alright, so then after I did that, I checked for 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Alright. So then I draw 1 doom. Oh boy. So we got 2 dooms on the space. So we got 1 more round till that happens. We don't have the threshold, so we're good. And then we draw a card from the encounter deck. Alright, next one. Frozen in Fear. Terror. Put Frozen Fear into play in the threat area. Okay. So we're good. I need to read it. And it says, the first time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade, each round, it costs 1 additional action. Forced. At the end of your turn, test willpower 3. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear. Okay. Alright. So that's cool. It's not that bad. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is... Alright. So I have willpower 3. So I'm probably going to add some cards. The first thing what I'm going to do is probably play... I've got my actions. I'm probably going to play a card. So, the first card I'm going to play is Flashlight. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And what that does is it gives me 3 supplies. So I get 3 resource tokens, and I put them on the card. Alright. And it says here, if I want to use this action for the card, that'd be another action. It says, spend 1 supply, investigate your location, gets -2 Shroud on this investigation. Alright. So, this one's not that difficult. I don't want to use it for this right now. So I'm probably just going to do, that's my play the card action. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to investigate to try to get the other clue token. I need to pick a good one. Alright, so I got +1, so I'm good. Alright, so I get this one. Alright, so now I need 2 more. Okay, so that's another. So I did my investigation, did my card. What else can I do that I'd rather maybe get another card maybe? I got a lot of stuff here, but nothing good for anything else. So yeah, let me get a card and 1 more resource. Okay, so a resource. Alright, so that's my 3 turns. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have moved. You know what? I already did it. That was a mistake. I should have moved to the parlor because I need to get one more clue. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well I screwed up one thing. So what I'm going to do is, next thing's going to happen is enemy phase, but we don't have any enemies, so we're good. Oh, before I do that, I need to do my test, my willpower test. I forgot all about that. So I have 3, so I need to add something for that. I'm going to use my skill. So I'll have 2 more, so that gives me 5. So I need a 2 or less. If I'm successful, I get to draw another card. So, and 2 or less, so I got this fine. So I do get to draw another card. I am successful. This gets taken, put in the discard pile, thank you. And get one more card. Oh, wow, cool. So this one gets discarded. Alright, I guess discarded, and now it's going to be okay, the enemy phase, but we don't have any enemies, so good. Then we get to take a card, another card, and 1 resource, and I'm going to have resources for me for a while. Alright, so then I count my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to spend some cards this turn. That's kind of cool. That will help me out a little bit. I'm going to put him out. Oh, and I got the beat. I forgot about the cop. I need to do that too. Alright, so okay, so that is the end of the upkeep phase, and I'm going to do the mythos phase. Oh boy, here we go. So we're putting 3, so this is going to go, will these go back in here? And I read. Alright, it says, your house continues to change before your very eyes. The walls have decayed, and the ground in many rooms has turned to dirt. It is almost as if you have been transported somewhere else entirely. Although every now and again you recognize elements of your former home. Alright. Wow, that's really messed up. So the lead investigator must decide. Either each investigator discards 1 card from random from his or her hand, or the investigator takes horror. Well, I'll tell you right now. That is not going to happen. So I'm going to have to draw, randomly draw a card, shuffle these. Hopefully it's not going to be one of my good guys that I have to discard him. Do get those guys out of here. I need them. So, machete. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Alright. So, after that, then I draw a card from this deck. And we got Rotting Remains. Alright, so I need to test willpower again. Alright, see what I can do here. Willpower. Alright. 3. So I can do 4. Let me see, hold on. Is that going to work? No. Alright, so I'm going to use 1, going for 4. That's not going to help me very much. So I need to get a 1 or a 0 or a plus. Jeez. And I lost. So I lost. So each point. So I basically just lose 1. Thank God that was not a -4, but we'll get 1. I lost, so I'll get a 1. So I have can only get 3 more, the game's over. So I need to start thinking of what I'm going to do here. So that's done. This goes back in the start pile. Now it's my turn. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a card. So first card I'm playing is the Beat Cop. So I'm going to pay 4 resources. Alright. And I'm putting them out here. So basically that gives me an extra 2 damage and 2 strength. He also gives me a +1 strength and a free action to discard Beat Cop to deal 1 damage to any enemy at location. Alright, then I got, where's my other guy? My librarian, I'm going to put out. Okay, and that's 2. Oh, that's right. Let me put some allies. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I only get to take the cop out. That's fine. Alright, I can't take any more out. So alright. So I'll play that card. Okay, so that's my first one. Then I'm going to move to the cellar. That's 2. And I'll flip this over. So after you enter the cellar, take 1 damage. Okay, I knew that's going to happen because I'm going to slip. So that gives me 4. And it says your cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The cold chills you to the core. So then we put 2 cellar, 2 clues on there. And now I can do this. Now this has a 4, so my investigation is 3. So what I'm going to do, that will give the shroud a 2. So if I spend one of my supplies is -2 for my investigation. So I don't have. Yeah, so I will do 2. I will do 2 of these. Okay, I need to get this thing. All right. So then I spend. So I get -2, -4. So -4 that will give 0. So I can have up to -4 to get a clue. So let's see what we can do here. I got 0, so I'm good. Alright, so I take a clue. Alright, now I got 3, so I can take 3 off and pay for this next step on my axe. And, alright, using the barrel from the attic, you carry ice and snow from the cellar and hurl it at the barrier. The barrier sparks and shudders as it consumes the ice, then hisses and fades out of existence. The barrier blocking the passage in the parlor has vanished. Reveal the parlor. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to reveal it. Alright. Says, this is too much for me. You run out the front door fleeing in panic. Resign, if you want to resign. That's an action. While Leader Chandler is not controlled by a player, she gains parley. Test investigation for 4. If you succeed, take control of Leader Chandler, and that's probably going to be my next step I want to do. I need another, but she's an ally, so I already have an ally. That's the only problem. I'm going to have 1 ally slot. Then the Ghoul Priest is in the hallway, so he's going to be here. Okay, that's the bad. I need to kill that guy. So, alright, so this is done. So the next one, I need to read. So it says here, what have you done? A woman with the torch stands in your parlor, a glimmer of hatred in her eyes. What have you done to my barrier? She screams, furious. Before you can answer, A ghostly wail sounds behind you. And it's a creature wearing robes and a deer skull mask. That's that ghoul priest in the hallway. Advancing towards you. Objective. If the ghoul priest is defeated, advance. Okay, so we don't need any more clues, but we do need to kill this guy. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, let's see what we do here. So I moved, I got a card, and I did a clue. Alright, so that's my turn. Let me see how many fast play cards I can do right now. This would help me out. Maybe I can use fast play right now. And none of these, except for this one, during your turn. Play only during your turn until the end of the round. Let's see. Okay. I could use that. I don't have any. I don't have any. So that's gonna be a waste anyway. So okay. Alright, well, I can't do much of nothing right now. So okay. Alright, so you're not out of that yet. That's really so. Alright, so we got my actions. This really gonna be messed up. So the enemy hunter keyword. So prey highest. Well, I only got one guy. So she's moving to the cellar. So she's gonna be against me. So Cool Priest is going to me and will give me 2 doom. Oh wait, before I do that, oh yeah, I have to do that. So it gives me 2 doom. So 2 of these and 2 doom. So okay, and this guy goes away. So at least it saved me from getting annihilated. So this guy gets discarded. Okay. Alright, so that is his turn. So wow. Upkeep. So I get don't have any exhausted cards. Each pitcher draws 1 card and a resource. So I'm going to take another card and a resource. Okay, and weakness. Oh, great. Cover up. Put cover up into play in your threat area. When you would discover 1 or more clues at your location, discover the many clues from cover up instead. Oh, so I placed 3 clues on this thing. Okay. Alright. When you discover 1 or more clues at your location, discover the many clues from the cover up instead. Force. When the game ends, if there are any clues on the cover up, you suffer 1 mental trauma. Okay, great. So that means I need to get rid of these and then I can discard the many clues from the cover up instead. And then that can go away. Oh, okay. Wow, this stays with me. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so. Alright, so that my card, so now I have to decide. Oh, then we do a doom. I got. Alright. And then we don't have enough, so we can draw a card. Dissonant voices, terror. Put dissonant voices into your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard dissonant voices. So I can't do any events or assets. Wow. Well, that's all I have. That's great. Right. Okay, so I have attack of 4. He has got a defense of 4. So, well, that's gonna be a pain. So retaliate. I need to find out what that is because retaliate. Each time an investigator fails a skill test while attacking a ready enemy, after applying all resources to skill test, enemy performs attack against the attacking investigator. An enemy does not exhaust after performing a retaliate attack. Attack occurs whether the enemy is engaged with the attacking investigator or not. Wow. Okay, so that was great. So I need to. I'm probably. Let's see. Can I evade him? That's the thing. I could evade him. He's got a 4. So I need to do a agility check. Do I have any agility? Yes, I do. I got. Oh, that's one gives me. Oh my god! I only got 2. So. I guess one turn I'm going to try to get 1 card and 1 resource. That didn't help me at all. Then I'm going to grab another card. Great. And a resource. And I have 2 agility, that's it. Alright, so I will do a skill. So I got 4 agility. Hopefully I get something decent. So it's 4 and 4. Oh, I pray that I get a 0. So, alright, let's try it. Hopefully I get a 0 or +1 or something, man, or some plus number. There's not much I can do right now. So, I need to, because if he attacks me, I'm done. So, it says X is the number of ghoul enemies at the location. Oh! So I have 1. So, shoot, -1. So that didn't help. Okay, so I didn't engage. I didn't stop engaging him. All right, so then that was my action. Tried. So after that, the enemy attacks me. He gives me for 2. And 2. So I'm still surviving. And I got 6. So I'm still alive. Thank you. Alright, so okay. Okay, so I'm alive. And then after that I got 1 more turn. So I'm gonna grab a card. And resource. Okay, so then this goes away. Alright. Hope I don't get one of those again. I need it. So then I place one doom on the agenda. So we got 2 out of 7. Okay. So that's good. So then I take another card. Obscuring fog. Test your location. Okay, it goes here. The cellar. Test location gets 2 shroud. Plus 2. So now it's at 6. Amazing. After attached location is successfully investigated, discard the obscuring fog. That sucks. Alright. Great. Alright. So. Alright, that's the turn. So now I'm not going to investigate. I need to get rid of this guy. If I get rid of this guy, I'm good. So, now I can use assets. So, let me think what I'm going to do here. So, give me 1. And I have a knife. So, okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm paying for a knife. So that's my one thing I'm gonna do. Also, I'm gonna do fishes below a skill. So it gives me 1. So that gives me, this is not an action, so yeah. So I can't have 2 of these, that's right. So I guess I'll use both of these and discard 1, that'd be good. So I'll take this one. So, okay, so place 2 cards, okay, and I can only place 1. So I'll take this card back. I can't do that. So I will take one of my resources back. Alright, so because that is going to, I have to use this. So, alright, so my attacking is 4. And I get plus, I'm going to discard this now, so I get plus 2. Plus, where's that one I'm going to use? So I'm going to use this, the vicious blow, so it gives me 1, 2, 3, so 7. Okay, 7. And if I'm good, I'll get 2 damage on this guy. That reminds me though. Jeez, I don't know if I should do that first. You know what? Let's see. Let me investigate. Let me see something. Hold on. Maybe I do have 2. Oh, that give me 5. And he's got 4, 5. And I got, yeah. I have to because I need to protect myself. So, all right. Okay. So, first I'm going to play one card. I decided to do something different. So, I'm not going to attack. I'm going to play this too. Okay. And that gives me basically 2 investigations, so it gives me a total of 6. So I need to get a -2 or less to get Lita Chandler as my ally. So that's the first I'm doing. So I need to get her so I can have an ally here. So -1, so I'm good. -1. So she is with me. Okay, that's good. All right, so that's 1. I did 1 card. All right, and then I did a parlay. So, and plus then I also get to take a clue, so I'll take the one up here. 1 clue location, like successful. All right, so I have 1 more action left. And let's see. So that means I get +1 hit, so that's 5 +1 damage. So they give me 2 damage. I have 1. You know what? Thinking I'm going to pay this card. That's 1, 2 damage, and then I get this guy. So they give me, that's 2. Let's see, 1, 2, so that gives me 6. Now I have, how many more do I have? I got 2 more left. I can still use this. That gives me 2, 3. Okay, that's all I'll do. So, alright, so I'll play that card. So that'd be, no, so that'd be 3. I can't attack this round. Okay, no biggie. Alright, so I will do pay 1. Okay. Alright. My turn, so then of course the monster's gonna attack. He gets 2 damage and 2 wounds. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay. That's her turn. So then I do upkeep, so I get I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 1 more, and I get a resource. So okay, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe do that this turn. So okay. Now, after that, I place a Doom on the agenda. It's still good, we got 4 left. Alright, then I have to draw a card that I'm really worried about right now. And, ooh, Ghouling Minion. Alright. It is a colossal and nameless blasphemy with glaring red eyes and held in bony claws, a thing that has been man gnawing at the head as the child nibbles a stick of candy. Okay, so let's see. So it doesn't say where he goes. So that's weird. Let's see. Okay. When the enemy card is so okay, we did that. When the enemy card is drawn, the enemy pawns engaged with investigator who drew the card, unless it has a spawn instruction. No. Great. Alright, so great. Enemy spawns instruction, it spawns indicated. Okay, always. He spawns with me. Okay, so I have to attack. I have to kill this guy right now. Alright. So. Okay. So you get 3 actions. So, okay. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. So. Alright. So I can't play any cards. So I'm gonna have to. This really sucks. Can't play any cards. Okay. Right. Okay. Damn. What am I gonna do? Really sucks. I'm gonna attack that guy. So let's see, do I have anything? I do not. So I do need some healing. So I will take 1 card. Hopefully I get something good. That's 1. Oh, I get 1 resource. Okay, so I got 2 more actions left. Okay, so okay, we're gonna have to do this now. So I'm going to invade. You have to invade 1 enemy to engage with. Okay, so I'm gonna have to invade against the Ghoul Priest. My invade is 2. So that's 4. I've done that before. Yeah. Alright, alright, so I'm going to try to use my manual dexterity skill. I'm going to use that while I'm doing my skill. It gives me 4. Then I also need to use this one. That gives me an extra 1, so I'm at 5. Hopefully I get something 0 or -1 to disengage the School of Priest. So, alright, 3. No, it did not. So basically, these go in the discard pile. So I guess you can attack. Have to. So have 1, 2. I'm going to discard the knife, so it gives me 4. That's 5. I got 7 total. So 5, 7. All right. So I need to get at least a 4. And my 3, I got it. So then he gets 1, 2, 3 damage. So 3 damage on him. 2 and 3. Okay. So then this goes away. Alright. And then I can try evade him one more time. But I need a 4 and I only have a 2, so that's not going to work. Yeah. I don't have anything I can do. Could attack this guy though. Just to the hell of it. I need 2 more left, so if we attack again, that's gonna be 5 plus. Oh, I can attack again. So I'll attack with. Let's see. Do I have anything? Oh yeah, I do have 2. Well, yeah, this may kill him. So I got 2 skills. I got these 2 I can use. So I will use this skill, Bishop Blow. Okay, so I get that's 1, 2, and I got that's 6. Hopefully I get a less than a 2. If I do, then I get 3 damage. I lost. Damn it. Didn't do it. Alright, I tried. Okay, so it's his turn. He's going to basically, you guys are going to attack me. You give me 2 these, so basically I'm done. Alright, so he was dead. So this is the cozy. You barely manage to escape your house with the lives. The woman from your parlor follows you out of the front door, slamming behind you. You fool! See what you've done? He pushes a chair in front of the door, rising to beneath the doorknob. You must get out of here. Come with me, and I will tell you what I know. We are the only ones who can stop the threat that lurks beneath from being unleashed throughout the city. You're in no state to argue. Nodding, you follow the woman as she runs from the front porch out the rainy street toward Rivertown. Okay, so in your campaign log, record that your house is still standing. In campaign log, record the group priest is still alive. And leader Chandler the card and may include it to their deck. This card does not count toward the investigator's deck size. Each investigator earns experience points equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Don't have any. Each of the earns 2 bonus experience as he or she gains insight into the hidden world of Mythos. So that is basically how Arkham Horror card game works. I tried to kill him. I would have needed 2 more. If I would have done that, I would have flipped this card over. It says, a rogue creature falls, the Phoenix warm spirals back in the ground, and chaos of the house quiet, but the stranger in your parlor doesn't seem relieved. Alright, so basically you would go and do the specific steps at the end. So that's basically, we lost the scenario. We are going to the next one, campaign log. So yeah, it's going to be harder the next one. But what can I say? It's Arkham Horror. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first part of Arkham Horror. Almost had it. Could have killed this guy, but I didn't make it in the attack. But it was close. Hope you enjoyed it. Please put a like on the likes if you liked the video. Any comments or suggestions, please put those in the video also in the comments. And if you haven't joined my channel, please subscribe. And if you want to learn about the next game that comes up, please hit the notification button. What we're going to be doing is Sword and Sorcery next. Continuing our adventure from the last video that I did for Sword and Sorcery. So I'll see you guys on that video. And you guys take care. Have a great day.